Thank you. The gentleman yields back. The chair reminds members that pursuant to the committee rules, all members' opening statements will be made part of the record. Are there any further opening statements?
Mr. Chairman, I move to strike the last word.
The gentleman from Michigan is recognized to strike the last word for 3 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The bipartisan package we're considering today would reauthorize the NTIA and modernize its mission, improving spectrum management, eliminating unnecessary bureaucratic reporting, and codifying essential offices within the agency. It also includes my H.R. 4505, the proper leadership to align networks for Broadband Act or Plan for Broadband Act, which requires the NTIA, in consultation with all relevant agencies, to develop and implement a national strategy to close the digital divide. The legislation is based off recommendations from a Government Accountability Office report from last May. The report found that there are more than 130 federal broadband programs administered by 15 different agencies. These programs include hundreds of billions of dollars that can be used to increase connection across the country. But without clear goals, objectives, and performance measures, these programs are fragmented and tend to overlap. Unless we implement proper coordination, there are serious concerns about duplication and overbuilding. This duplication has already occurred. In one example, multiple awards from the FCC's high-cost program and the USDA's Rural Utility Service program had overlapping service areas. There are still millions of people across the country, especially those in rural areas like my district, who do not have access to a reliable internet connection. We can't be wasting time, money, and resources deploying to areas that have already been covered. The plan would synchronize interagency coordination among federal broadband programs, identifying ways to lower costs and ease administrative burdens for states and localities to participate in these programs and make recommendations to better distribute and administer federal funds. This is key to closing the digital divide. I want to thank my Rural Broadband Caucus co-chair, Congresswoman Custer, as well as Senators Wicker, Thune, Lujan, and Welch for joining me in introducing this legislation. Without coordination, no amount of money will truly get rural America connected. We need a national broadband strategy. I encourage my colleagues to support the legislation. And before I yield back, if someone wanted to use my remaining time, I'd be glad to yield.